Hello guys, I'm back with labor variances. We're continuing where we left. Again, my name is Marvin. Welcome to online tutorial for Corona holidays. Let's say it right away, let's try to be as short as possible. On labor, I'll try to focus solely on calculations, and as I've given you the notes before, I'll forward you again the slides so as you cover the theory part, but let's just deal with the calculations here like we did with the price. But here I'll be specifically dealing with calculations because that's where the problem is, Let's get it right away. Labor rate variance. Direct labor is the measure of difference between the actual cost of direct labor and the standard cost of labor utilized during a particular period. We have the formula there: SR minus AR times AH. SR being standard rate, AR being actual rate, and AH being the actual hours worked on the period or on a certain activity. Just like the mutual variances, these things here. On your books, they write the formulas in a different way. Like I said, in this case, this formula is gonna be on your books. They put it this way. They say AR minus SR times AH, but according to Professor Marvin, it should be this way. I've told you why on the previous video, but let's try to incorporate this formula on a question. Yeah, let's go to a question. They say the standard direct labor cost for product X is as follows: 2 hours of labor costing £5 per hour, making it £10 per unit. The cost of producing 1 unit, labor cost is £10 per unit. But during that period, 1.5 units were made, and the cost of labor was 17.5, of which we worked 80 hours. Oh, this spelling here supposed to be hours, okay? Hours. Yeah, that's our question. But we need to calculate labor rate variance. Therefore, it's just like a material price. It's gonna be standard rate minus actual rate times actual hours. Actual hours worked again. So actual hours worked is going to be it is 3080 or actual hours. Actual rate, the rate of labor. Barry, the cost of labor was 17.5. We divide by the actual hours, 3080 is gonna be 5.6818. 5.68. But like I said, on your calculator or when you're working it out, try to write it in full. In 5.68181818182. You know, our standard rate is given here is 5. 5 minus 5.8 5 minus 5 minus 5.68 and 0.68 something yeah. 0.68 something 0.68 something 0.68 something because remember this figure is around so so it is 0.68 blah 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 blah. You write it the way it is, you punch it the way it is in the calculator, then you multiply by 3080. You only round the final answer, okay? How around the mutzili therefore let me just punch it in full calculator and get around. So yes, I have the exact answer. 5 minus 5 minus this low number. 17.5 divided by 3080 equals to 5.68. Alright, we store it. 5 minus, then we click the number. It's gonna be negative 0.61818181818. You know, sorry for the light, guys. Sorry for the light. Sorry for the light. Let's just continue. It's gonna be 0.681818. Then you multiply it. This is negative, by the way. It's negative multiplied by 3080. You're gonna have times 3080. You're gonna have 2.1. This is negative, therefore it's adverse variance. Done. With labor rate. As simple as that. Simple. Same as price variance. Now let's get into efficiency variance. Efficiency variance works same way as the usage variance material. How by define direct labor efficiency is the measure of the difference between the standard cost of actual number of direct labor hours utilized during the period and the standard hours of direct labor for the level of output achieved. For the level of output achieved. The formula Q SH minus AH times SR. That's the formula according to Professor Melvin. According to Melvin, I'm sorry. But like I say on your books, do you normally put it this way? On your books, but put it this way. Put it this way. Just put it the way I've written on the slides. Yeah. Now let's try to get into a question of labor efficiency variance. The example or the question is exactly same information as the previous one. Exactly same information as the previous one again. as we can see the previous one. There's the previous one again. Where is it? There's the previous one. Same information. Same information. Same information. Same information. So barrabatle efficiency variance. Therefore yakona buka he standard hours minus actual hours multiplied by standard rate. Don't I have the space here to work on? Oh, I don't have the space here. Alright, I don't have the space to work on. Let me just test with the question here. Standard rate, we have it here. £5 per hour is there. Actual hours 3080. I get it. Standard hours, expected hours. You know, we had 1.5 units, but we had made 1.5 units. They are saying it takes 2 hours to make 1 unit. Therefore, having made 1.5 units, we expected that units, each one to take 2 hours. Therefore, our standard hours are going to be 2 hours multiplied by 1.5 units, which is going to be 3000. Yeah, 1500 times 2. You know, I know it's 3000, but as accountants, we never assume. We punch the calculator. Even if you know 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, we have to punch it. Therefore, it's 3000 here. Minus 3080 is going to be 80. The difference, you multiply it by 5, you get how much? You get 400. Remember, this number is less than this one, therefore it's going to be adverse. That's it. And that's it with the variances for budgeting. Before we complete, we might be asked to calculate total variances. Total labor variance is going to be labor rate plus labor efficiency. Then you'll have your total variance figure. So I said this time around I won't dwell much in this theory. As I will forward it to you on this on your emails, WhatsApp, and the school platform, so we can go through this small theory, which are the reasons for each, which are the possible reasons for the variances. But you know, sometimes you don't need to memorize these variances, but we can derive the reason for the variance from the formulas. You know, like for example, let's go to this one. No, let's go to labor rate. Obviously, you see, we're working with these figures here. Just focus on the ones which are on the brackets. For us to have a positive labor rate, this figure here has to be big and this one has to be small. Therefore, our actual rate of labor has to be smaller than standard rate or the expected rate for us to have the positive, and vice versa again. You know, I'm trying to show you that some reasons are obviously you can derive the possible reasons by not thinking or having to memorize what might be the the reasons for the labor, and also go into the efficiency. Focus here. You can derive your reason here. If this one is bigger than this one, you're gonna have positive variance, and if it's vice versa, you're gonna have the negative variance. So that's one of the ways you can derive your reasons for the variance from the formula, not having to think or memorize what's on your nose. Till we meet again next time after Corona holidays. Good night. Bye bye.